eyes were empty. And I always found that kind of, I don't know. I remember having this conversation with my mom because my mom told me when she met him, she said, he's really weird. My mom's a psychologist. My mom told me something's off with that man. He's really strange. I don't like him. I remember those were her words. And I talked to her about it, and she thought maybe he had some kind of disease, like an Alzheimer or something. But she told me something's off with his eyes. I remember her telling me that. And it's true. Really weird, empty eyes. So when we decided to get married, Mr. Dedmon and Mrs. Dedmon were the first two people that we called. Lizzie told me that was the most difficult thing and that we just needed to get that out of the way so that we could give the happy news to everyone else and kind of wash off that ugly energy. She was like, we're going to tell them first because they're going to be ugly about it, so we should just get it over with. So we called them, and this was like a phone call, so I couldn't see him, I could only hear him, but he said, he was very quiet, and he said, how old are you? I told him, I think I was 24, 25 at the time. And he said, I don't believe that men are ready to get married until they are in their late 30s. I think it's too soon. But he said it in a really calm way. Mm-hmm. And so then we arranged for her family to come to Guatemala like 2 weeks before the wedding, I think, so that they could use those 2 weeks to travel the country and meet my family. And that's why he met my mom, and he shook her hand and he greeted her in the same way he greeted everyone, like they were not important.